It's named after my grandfather.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Ward. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Iomanner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, good. Now a hit and a loose football. Now that might be Titan football. It is. You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the third phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can hurt this team.
2nd straight week, he's forced to fumble. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there, because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And here's a give to Spears. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Ward to throw once more. Will try and do this himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
And now a run to Spears. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To throw is Ward. Now he'll take that into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshore Tootin, 78 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point safely through. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hand off to Spears. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come in the top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Ward. Now he'll take this and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going for it. Here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
CD, that's the 2nd time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
And the Jaguars. Let's go. 1st down.
From midfield now, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
22 yards on the catch.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Oh, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And this palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma make she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love with her, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need.
Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my cache. She want the Mew Mew.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from Jacksonville. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
We're at 23. Gone. 11.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now he'll work his way out right. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Right to the air goes Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Ready. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's got a man here. That's Alabama. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
To the air again. Ward. One there to Okonkwo. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 22 now, here's second and a yard. Again, it's Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can...
And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, go! 11, go on,
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Hey, kill! Let's go. 13, move.
First down throw for Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. 4 touchdowns. first down. It's Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Come on, come on. Hey, pat the 60, pat the 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Javon Hamilton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this is...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Right, let's go. Next side. Here we go.
Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good, as the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jimmy DK now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now, first down throw for Ward. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he will score. Jim Decas, touchdown Titans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Hey, safe right. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Basil Chutin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
So the first part of any interception, it just ends up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. It was Jerry Jones that time making the play. Ford now on 3rd down. He'll air it out down the middle. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 11 Aggies.
1st down.
Hey, hey.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Lawrence now. In trouble, and down he goes.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Hey, tomato.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Stays over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Get it. Look at that. Lady.
On 1st down, Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Tennessee.
Here we go.
Running here, it's Pollard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down. They snap it to Ward. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Titans sending out their punter. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jerrion Jones. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
30 left.
Lawrence. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 Bobcats, 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
To throw is Ward. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a now first down.
Cougar 19, red.
Throwing, Ward. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
65.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Titans will line up for the
They're going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversions to add on as they come up and following the touchdown. Here's Slide to kick it away. On the return, it's Parker Washington.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
11. Hey, Ron. Hey, I'm going. Hey, Soko, so hot.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
11.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, go.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
It's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Hey, Lion.
The RPO, that one is complete. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Brings up third and 5.
Ready up.
Here now, third and
let's
5.
go. Lisa 24. Darn, they said it's hot. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Here's first and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.